I'm going to make a video that's going to end up having to be in 2 parts. And maybe someone will teach me how to put the 2 parts together, because if not, I'll do a part 1 and then I'll do a part 2. But okay, actually, I should get this meat out first and then do this video. But anyways, I am going to compare the 2 hamburgers. Regular grass-fed beef versus the chub of beef that you get at the supermarket. I want you guys to notice the color and texture difference. Look at the difference in texture. You can see the actual grains of fat that are cut up into the grass-fed beef. Whereas this chub of cheap ground beef, which I think I paid about $18 and some change for, $18.83 or something like that, or 5 pounds at Winco. And I think I pay about $6 a pound for a quarter cow of beef, so that's for every cut. So I pay a little bit more for the hamburger in a sense, but I think after this experiment, you're going to see I get my money's worth. We're going to see how much grease and water, and I say water because I swear a lot of water comes out of that beef from the grocery store. Okay, pictures worth 1,000 words, but a video is better. This is obviously not all the way cooked yet, but I need to drain some of it now, which I've already drained a little bit. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to get a video of me pouring the last of the grease. I got most of it out. I've been draining it. Draining it and draining it and draining it. Oops. Oh, I'm draining it all over the side of the counter, apparently. So that's not going to be super accurate. But I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Hold this camera, which I'm sure they've made something. There's some scientific discovery how to hold a camera on its own by now. But yeah. So I'm gonna finish draining the rest of this grease. You can tell we're almost there. And I want you to see about where we're at, because you can see most of that is grease, but a lot of it looks to be almost like a watery substance. I'm not sure if they're injecting the meat with water nowadays. I'm not sure if you can actually see that. Try to get it. There's a lot of grease. I spilled grease. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off for a second and finish it. Video time. Look at Leroy out there. He's guarding my lumber. I don't know if you can see him. He's guarding my lumber. Okay, there's the stuff. And I'm going to drain it. And that's the grease from last night with the 5 pounds of the store-bought beef. But I don't think I'm talented enough to do this and record. So I'll get back to you guys. Okay. So surprisingly, I have to get this there. Make sure it's done dripping. I thought it was going to have a lot more grease, but it's not a super fair comparison because one is cold and the other one's not. I will take a picture afterwards, but the lines are actually not that much different. They really aren't. I'm going to take a picture when it dries, and it's really not a lot of difference. I thought there was going to be a lot more fat in the store-bought. Interesting. Nice experiment.